Good afternoon. This is Cheryl Peavy coming to you on day number 47 of Time to Live My Purpose Journey. Now, if you're just joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome. And if you're tuning in to me again today, I just want to say welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad you are here. Now, for the past several days, I've been talking about a book that I've been reading, and it's a phenomenal book with 9 million copies sold called The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Now, I have been sharing some things with you about how he talks about excusitis as the failure disease that's preventing people from doing the things that they want to do. And I say it prevents people from living the life of their dreams, walking in their purpose, living their purpose, and just being happy. A lot of times we make excuses for ourselves. We start telling ourselves lies, and we actually really believe those lies that we're telling ourselves of why we cannot do what we want to do or what we're called to do. So I am talking about several things from this book to help you, encourage you, inspire you, uplift you, motivate you to start doing what you want to do, to, live your purpose, walk your purpose, believe that you have these wonderful gifts and talents that God has bestowed upon you, that you are supposed to impact the world, make a difference, and being a blessing to others. Now, today, I want to talk about age. Now, we can use age as an excuse. I know I have. I had started to believe that I was too old to start doing some things that I always wanted to do. I said, I'm too old to, write a book, or too old to, honestly, I'm not going to share some of the things that I am going to start doing. But, we just place a limitation on ourselves by saying we're too old to do a lot of things. If it's, skydiving or learning how to dance, sing, play the piano, whatever it is, or too old to go after our dreams. A lot, being a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, whatever it is, we put limitations on ourselves. So he's talking about age is nothing basically but a number, and people use that as an excuse as to why they can't move forward in their life. Now he says it doesn't matter. That is something that we placed upon ourselves. And sometimes maybe society has too, saying we're too old to do things, but we're not. And also I want to share with you a story he told. He said there was a gentleman who has a wife and kids, and he felt that he was called to be a minister. So he thought he was too old because he was I think close to 45 years old. And he says, I'm too old to become, a minister and make that my career. But he decided, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And what ended up happening, he is a minister. So we, again, place limitations on ourselves by believing the lie that we're too old to do something. Now, I want to share with you the 3 solutions of not allowing age to be a factor in what you want to do and what you're called to do. Now, number 1 is look at your present age positively. Be positive about the age that you are and say, I'm still young. Never say I'm too old. Next, compute how much productive time you have left. And remember, a person over the age of 30 has 80% of his productive life ahead of him, and a 50-year-old has 40% of a productive life ahead of him. His opportunities left is actually longer than more or most people think. And lastly, invest future time in doing what you really want to do. It's not too late when you let your mind go negative and think it's too late. It's too late only when you let your mind go negative and think it's too late. Stop thinking I should have started years ago. That's failure thinking. Instead of thinking, think this: I'm going to start now. My best years are ahead of me. That's the way successful people think, that the best years are ahead of me. Now, let's start thinking about that. It doesn't matter how old you are. And guess what? It doesn't matter how young you are. The other day I talked about an amazing 11-year-old by the name of Olivia C. Allen, who is impacting young girls between the ages of 8 to 12 with self-confidence and boldly living in their dreams. So if she can start at 11 making a difference, it doesn't matter if you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're called to do it. Whatever is placed inside of you, that yearning, longing, desire to make a difference, to be happy, to live the life of your dreams, and to finally say, I'm going to do it, start doing it. Because guess what? It's time for you to start running things, okay? So I want you to be positive. I want you to stay positive. I want you to think positive thoughts and say, you know what? I'm not too old. I'm never too old to go after my dreams and pursue success with everything you have inside of you. Now I'm going to leave you with a few positive quotes about not being too old. You are not too old, and it's not too late to dive into your increasing depths where life calmly gives out its own secret. You are not too old, and it's not too late. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. You are never too old to learn, and at no time ever say it's too late to learn, not until the day you die. You are never too old to learn. At no time ever say it's too late to learn, not until the day you die. And that's it. Now, this has been Cheryl PV for day number 47 of Time to Live My Purpose Journey. I hope that I have inspired you, encouraged you, uplifted you, and just to tell you, start today. You are never too old to start running things. You're never too old to start living the life of your dreams, walking in your purpose, being an impact, making a difference in this world, and being a blessing to others. Stay tuned for me tomorrow on day number 48 of Time to Live My Purpose Journey, as I will share with you the last excuse, itis, that people use, and that is luck. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.